What up, YouTube? It's your girl Nova Blaster. So I'm back with another video. We're gonna be playing a game called Metaphobia. I think I'm saying that right. Hopefully I am. But it's supposed to be super lit, super on point. So I'm like super excited to start this. Of course, it's a stream game, and right now you guys know I'm doing the free games for right now. But I have a couple of games that I do want to play. Like I said, since it's already the first week of March. The new Resident Evil game has already dropped yesterday. So I'm going to try to see if I can get that game, but I think I have to get a controller from my computer first. So we'll have to see what's going on with that. But I'm super excited to get into a new game. I don't know if it's necessarily a horror game. It's supposed to be like a mystery game. So hopefully it will have a little spooks and scares here and there. But let's just go ahead and jump right into this game.
My name is Richard Elmstad, and I used to call this city home. If you live here long enough, the stench of this city seeps into your skin, and you have to get out. I lived here long enough, and then some. Long enough to get to know the people at the top, the politicians who line their pockets while the city decays, the vultures who take what they want while the rest of us go hungry. I'm a painter. I don't make much off my work, but I get by. I come from a long line of politicians, but I never wanted any part of that life. I traded the mansion on the hills for the life of a starving artist the first chance I got. I never regretted it. All the city reporters used to know my name. Some of them knew me for my work. Most knew me for my father. Carl Elmstad, my father, was the leader of the beloved Cosmopolitan Party, and this past year he ran for mayor. He was running against Edward Raban, an old rival of his, and pledged to change the way City Hall did business. He was a natural leader and an honest man. He saw the city not for what it was, but for what it could be. Politics was more than a job for my father. It was his calling. He never took a vacation and always showed up at town halls, for better or worse. The people adored him. Even when he failed, they knew he was fighting for them. He was fighting to take the city back, and the vultures at the top weren't going to let him. The night it happened was nothing special. He was working from home, as he often did. That night was his last. A cold-blooded armed robber broke in and shot him. The killer stole everything he could and left my father bleeding on the floor. My father was a noble man. He deserved better. When I was a kid, my father never had time for me. When I got older, I decided I didn't have time for him. Now I'm burying him, and I wish I could go back. I wish I could talk to him one more time. I'd tell him that I admired his courage, that I loved him, and always did. This was no random crime. It was calculated, planned. I'm sure of it. After the election, my father made enemies, and that night one of them struck back. In my bones, I know that Edward Raban is responsible for this atrocity, but I have to prove it. I don't have many friends in the city,
the people in the background
but if
look
there's
a little
one person who
creepy,
can
like
help me
this
at a
lady
time like
with the
this,
blonde hair.
it's Judy.
I'm
I
gonna
only hope
have
she'll take my call.
Jarvis zoom in on her face if you could. Okay, here we go.
Hello, Patricia. I really missed you.
Hi, Dad.
How was your trip? I hope you weren't bored. It's a long way from home.
What do you think? I was just staring out the window contemplating life? It's the 21st century, Dad. I have my phone. Can we just skip the lame small talk?
Well,
I don't
somebody's
like
a bit cranky
Patricia.
from the trip. Why don't you just relax a bit? We'll
Freak
talk
his
later.
daughter, bruh. Freak
Can't
his
wait.
daughter. Cause she a little, you know what I'm about to say, little bitch. Like, I can't stand daughters like that. Like, gee, it's your dad. Like,
I
you
have
ain't
to
gotta
find
be
out what
like
happened to
that.
my father. I know I haven't spoken to Judy in more than 6 years, but I need her help. I should call her as soon as possible.
Okay, so we gotta find a phone. Okay.
I already took a shower today.
Oh, that's the bathroom. Do you maybe have like?
I'm not hungry.
Okay. Do I?
My clothes aren't expensive, but they are very comfortable.
Okay. Do I have like a bag? Oh, cell phone. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I called you.
Why should I call her when she's here?
Oh. I thought the.
Do you have
daughter
a
name
moment,
was something
sweetheart?
Totally different.
What is it?
How is my sweetest angel?
How should I know? Ask one of your girlfriends.
Come on, Patty. Really?
That's what I
What
thought
do
her
you want me
name
to
was.
say?
We haven't seen each other in months. I really missed you.
Oh boy, here we go again. Yes, Dad, I love you too. Do we have to do this every 5 minutes?
When did you become so sarcastic?
I don't know, this morning?
Never mind. How you holding up, honey? I mean, with Grandpa.
It's still hard to believe. I can't wrap my mind around it. How can anyone be so evil?
I ask myself that question every day.
I miss him so much.
At least she loved
Me
her
too.
grandpa. She don't got no love for her dad.
How is school?
Can we please skip the how is school and gee, what nice weather we're having conversations?
Just asking.
Right.
School is fine.
Thanks. That's all you have to say.
Are you still interested in art? Or are you totally obsessed with boys now?
Are you making fun of me?
Trying to make a joke.
Of course, I'm still interested in art, Dad.
What are you working on? Still painting? Sculpting? What?
I'm not in the mood for this right now.
Come on. We used to always talk about art. It was fun, wasn't it?
It was. I just don't feel like talking about it right now.
Okay, geez. Fine. That's it for now.
Okay.
Okay, let's get the freak up out of here because obviously old girl don't want to help us with any of that. And I'm not going to ask about her mom because obviously they're not doing what they need to do anyway.
I'm sorry, Father. I wish I'd been a better son to you when you were alive. I promise. I will find out who did this to you. I will.
We most definitely are. We're going to do it right now, now. Just start this so we keep track.
No time to relax. The police already went through his documents and computer data as part of their investigation. I won't find anything useful in there.
Okay, what about his books and stuff? Did you check the cabinets? Okay. Oh, Pride and Prejudice is always a good one. Maybe we put it in alphabetical order? No. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, P, Q, right, P. And then, is that about right? No? Yeah, that's in alphabetical order, right?
Let me see.
Right.
An old phone book. I'll take it. Never know who I may need to call.
Right, okay. What about the cabinet, the drawers?
Peroxide in his work office? That's unusual. I'll take it nevertheless.
Peroxide. Like rubbing alcohol? Okay, what's this?
I don't need that.
What about his
I
phone?
love the smell of antique wood.
No, his phone, not
I
his
love the
book.
smell of antique wood.
Okay, never mind then. We checked that. Anything about the carpet? The window?
What a beautiful view of the garden. Autumn is finally here. The leaves are starting to change.
Right, it's something about these books. Money. Alright, let's leave. Let's bounce. I guess let's go home.
I'll leave that where it is.
Okay. Anything
My
else?
paintbrush. I'll take it.
Okay, maybe we can paint something real quick.
I'm not in the mood to paint. I have more important things to do.
Okay, just want to make sure we was on the same thing or whatever.
I don't want to change my clothes right now.
Okay,
I wish I had time for a nap.
so what we need out of here? Check the cabinet.
My knife! I've been looking for this for weeks. I wonder why it's in here.
The knife is in there.
No time for jazz right now.
There's always time for a little bit of jazz.
I'll leave
my
that there.
man. There's always time for jazz. Now, I'm gonna do something I really didn't want to have to
I don't
do,
need anything in there.
which is ask about this girl's mom when I have a feeling that this dude maybe
Do you
had
have a moment,
cheated
sweetheart?
just based off of,
What is it?
man, I swear I don't like that girl.
How is your mother?
Oh, now you care? After
See?
10 years?
I didn't want to ask.
Patty, stop. I just want to know how she is.
She's fine. She's got a new boyfriend. He's okay, but he's bald.
So?
Why would anyone date a bald guy when they can date a guy with hair?
Don't be so shallow.
Low key.
Just being realistic, Dad. You should try it.
I am. I just don't judge people based on their looks. Maybe one day you'll go bald. Then what would you say?
Yeah, right.
That's it for now.
Okay.
Low key, funniest stuff ever. Like, going bald. Some men who are bald are really attractive. Like, you see Michael Jordan in his prime, bald head look good. Terry Crews, bald head look good. You know, I'm gonna say Dwayne The Rock Johnson, bald head, but he looks good. Like, I just feel like, it depends, I guess, on the person.
My clothes aren't expensive, but they are very comfortable.
It just depends. Like, personally, me, I think a dude who has a bald head don't look bad, like, at all. Like, the dude that I'm talking to right now has, like, a head full of hair. He has locks, but nothing wrong with a dude who ain't got no hair. He was like, don't be shallow. I'm dead. Okay, so we got a knife right now. We got our phone. Can we use the phone at the office? See if she answered. Guessing that's a no.
Of course. She never answers her phone. Even though the thing is practically glued to her hands.
I'm not surprised. Put that away. Okay, so we gotta figure this out. Obviously, I am missing something, right? We got the cell phone. We got the money. We got a phone book. Can we use the phone book on the phone?
I don't need to call anyone from the phone book right now.
Okay. We got peroxide. We got a brush. Can we use the peroxide and the brush together?
I could wet the brush with that, but it wouldn't be of any use.
That is true. Well, I'm not gonna use it. Okay. So I really want to know what's going on with this. Something going on with this. I know this bookshelf gotta be like some type of secret just don't know what the secret is. Hmm. So where do we go from here? I'm so confused. Okay, give me a second to think, y'all. Like, okay, so we checked the bookcase
The old phone
already.
book is enough.
We checked the desks. We tried to do the computer. We checked this cabinet. We checked the window. Maybe we could use the brush or something on something. It's not like we're detectives. We're artists, though. The only thing that I feel like we need to figure out is this proportion, the puzzle proportion of this. Because it gotta be
I
something.
love the smell of antique wood.
Yeah, I know you do.
I love the smell of antique wood.
Okay. So, we can't check the computer. We checked this. We got a couple of pieces of things. Can we use the knife on?
I'd rather not.
Not like we need to use it for anything else.
The knife is too dull to cut the brush hairs. I need something sharper.
Okay, so the knife can't cut the brush hairs. But what would we need to cut the brush hairs for? Yeah. Oh, maybe we can give our daughter some money. Maybe that's what look. This is what I'm thinking. Like, give her some money.
Hey, Patty, here's a little spending money for you.
You
Right.
don't have to bribe me, Dad. I'm here of my own free will.
Yeah, but what if you want to go out, like, and do something? I guess not. Maybe. So she don't want the money or anything like that. Maybe we put the peroxide in the bathroom.
That doesn't belong in the bathroom.
It doesn't. That's where my peroxide is. Like, my peroxide is in the bathroom. Okay, so I'm having a hard time trying to figure out what the next step would be from here. We have a cell phone, money, a phone book, hydrogen peroxide, a paintbrush. I would think now, see, I was thinking like we put the hydrogen peroxide on the
I
paintbrush.
could wet the brush with that, but
and do
it wouldn't
something
be of
with
any
it, but
use.
he claimed that it wouldn't be of any use. So, where should we go from here? It's only two places that we can go. Yeah, it's only two places we can go for right now. Either to the office or back here. Is there any hints in here that would
I'll
give
leave
us
that there.
an idea of what
I'll leave that there.
anything would mean for those books?
Nothing else useful in there.
Nothing else useful.
I'll leave that there.
Now I'm just randomly clicking
No
out.
time for jazz right now.
He claiming ain't no time for jazz, but I wish that jazz would give me an idea of what's going on here. Oh, is those scissors?
This place is a mess. I better clean it up. I'll start with these scissors.
So now I have scissors. Do I use the scissors on the brush?
Yes, I could do that, but I don't see a reason for that at the moment.
Okay, so why would you suggest it? Okay, let's see. So now we have scissors as well. But I don't know what we would need the scissors for. What else can we get out of this room?
I wish I had time for a nap.
What else can we be getting from
I don't need anything in there.
nothing from the kitchen? What's this box? Nothing else. We talked to our daughter. What's in this?
I don't need to touch that.
No, this is full
What a
of stuff.
mess. I don't need anything else here.
Okay, well, let's move on. I think we got everything from the room. So let's try again to the father's office. Okay. Maybe we need to cut something.
I can't just do that.
No?
There's enough on the desk already.
I don't think that's gonna work.
So what are we...
No, that's not possible.
So what are we supposed to be doing here, bruh? Let me look back at this shelf. Can I bring these with me? Okay, the Elephant Man. Pride and Prejudice. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing with this? Are these supposed to go in a certain order? Maybe shortest to tallest? Okay, so this is the shortest book, right? This is the next shortest. This is obviously the tallest. Okay, I just put it in order, but still nothing. Okay, y'all, I'm like so confused right now. I'm really trying to figure this out. Like, yeah, it's in order. Anything changed in the room? No. Let's see. Oh, this whole time. Okay, so I'm so sorry, y'all. I am the slowest person that I know. And I was supposed to call Judy.
Hello,
and
Judy.
Instead
me,
of me thinking
Richard.
like grab the
It's
phone
been a
and give
while.
it to him, I kept putting it in there for Patricia. And that's why I said earlier, like,
decided to grace me with a phone call.
what? Like, you know,
Listen,
so
Judy.
finally
I know you're
figured it
upset
out.
with
It
me,
took me a moment.
but I really need to
do,
talk
but
to you
Talk
We're
about
gonna go
what?
ahead and
about my
continue
father's
this.
death. I need your help.
Sorry to be blunt, Richard, but I haven't heard from you in 6 years. Now you want me to comfort you and tell you everything's gonna be alright?
No, it's not like that. I'll explain everything.
Go ahead then, explain.
Not now. Can we meet in private?
Fine. Come to my place.
Thanks.
Okay, so what I did wrong, just to let y'all know, is I took the phone and I gave it to my man's, right? And I seen, and this whole time I'm thinking like, this girl on the couch, I'm thinking like, okay, this is Patty. I didn't even realize that that was her name at the top. I was supposed to just scroll down and then call old girl. But I didn't even think to do that. So that's why I was so confused. But now we can hopefully move on with our lives. Like, and get this potty jumping because I was most definitely being slow. But you know how that go. Alright, we finally here.
Hey, Judy.
If it isn't the famous painter, Richard Elmstadt.
Please, Judy. Not now. I need your help.
Must be pretty damn important for you to come crawling back to me.
Come on, Jude. Stop it. I know it's been a long time, but I can't change that now. And, well, it's good to see you. I missed you.
Yeah, right. If you missed me, you would have called.
Judy, please. I really am sorry. Look, if it makes you feel better, you weren't the only one. I haven't spoken to anyone.
Why? Why would you do that? What did we do to you?
I can't explain what happened. I needed to leave.
Whatever. So, what do you want?
So, how have you been all these years?
Don't pretend like you care.
I'm here because I need your help.
Of course you do. Whenever you need something, poof, you appear. You haven't changed a bit.
You want me to
Judy,
apologize?
I can't apologize enough for what I did. I didn't want to leave you. I just couldn't be here anymore.
You could have said something. You could have called. You just disappeared.
I know. I was going through a difficult time.
Oh,
Don't
they
act
wanted me
like
to
the victim,
apologize
Richard.
first.
We all thought you lost your mind. We thought you were.
I know. Please forgive me. I wish I could go back and change it.
But you can't. Well, nice to have you back, I guess. You look good.
Thanks. You too.
Okay, let me
So,
ask
how have
about
you been all
her.
these years?
Same crap, different toilet. But hey, I'm alive. I'm retired from the force, but
Okay,
man,
so
do I
she
miss
was
it.
a
I'm
police
so
officer.
bored, it hurts.
Oh,
Maybe I
that's
can help with
perfect.
that.
Here we go. Guy drops off the face of the earth and shows up at my doorstep saying he can save me. No, thank you.
Come on, don't be like that.
Don't
I
be
said I
like
was
that.
sorry.
I bet you're sorry. You know, you lost a good thing. I know Patricia was never crazy about me, but you were.
What's done is done.
Psh, yeah, whatever.
Thing is, everybody like a jerk to this dude. Like, start as a little a-hole. This lady, like, I could understand if you ghosted me for 6 years, then maybe I would be peeved. But your own daughter, like, come on, man.
I'm here because I need your help.
What a surprise.
I know you're not on the force anymore, but can you still track down anybody under the sun? You still got the system up and running?
Yeah, I still got it.
You're the only one who can help me.
So, spit it out. Who are we looking for?
Le killer.
I'm sure you heard about my father.
Of course. I'm so sorry.
I need your help. I think Raban was behind it.
Jesus, Richard. That is a bold accusation. You know he's the mayor, right?
Exactly.
How do you think
He's
he
the mayor
became
now,
mayor?
since my father died.
I never took you to be the conspiracy theory type. I know it may seem suspicious to you, but you can't just go around accusing people of murder.
That's why
Besides,
I'm about to
they
prove
already caught
that
the killer.
ish.
I know. That's why I want to find out what really happened. On my own. Well, with your help.
Sorry, Richard. It just sounds a little far-fetched. I need some kind of proof that Raban wanted to get your father out of the way.
See you for now.
Bye.
Okay, so we gotta get proof to show the old girl, like, hey, bruh, our dad was literally, like, about to get murdered.
Honestly, I don't need any of those books.
About to go through
Honestly,
all her stuff.
I don't need any of those books.
What about-
Honestly, I don't need any of those
Okay,
books.
so that's all one thing. What about this?
I leave that where it is.
Right. What about this?
I never had much of a green thumb.
Right. Okay, let's leave. So she needs proof that our father. So it leads me back to his office. It has to be something with these books. Ah. Okay.
What is that?
Okay, Jesus, because that took so freaking long. I don't know why it did. It just did. And I don't even understand the puzzle.
I don't need to push those books around anymore. I already found the secret compartment.
So we were able to find a secret compartment by putting the books in the proper order, which I still don't really understand how we did that. But
It's a
we
sealed
got it.
document. Why did Father hide it like this?
So now we finding out that something fishy is going on. So let's just open up
Dad,
this envelope.
what did you hide in there?
Why don't you open it and
Dad.
find out?
What did you hide in there?
Oh, do I need like the knife?
No need to do that. I can open this envelope easily with my hands.
Oh, they didn't open it, boy.
Dad, what did you hide in there?
Am I
I
tripping?
would never destroy my father's personal documents.
Am I tripping?
My clothes aren't expensive, but they are very comfortable.
Okay, this dude is starting to blow me because now I'm starting to
Dad,
feel like
what did you hide in there?
open the
Dad,
envelope so we can find
what did
out.
you hide in there?
Okay, let's just leave and go to old girl office because I'm pretty sure this is the evidence that we need anyway. So I'm gonna take this and give it to old girl.
Take a look at this.
Not much to look at. Why don't you open it first?
That's what I've been trying to do this whole
Dad, what did you hide in there?
He said he could open it with his
Dad,
own hands, so why
what did
doesn't
you
he
hide in
open
there?
it? Okay, obviously, I'm gonna put this down. Take the knife.
No need to do that. I can open this envelope easily with my hands.
So why aren't you?
No need to do that. I can open this envelope easily with my
Am I
hands.
crazy? Like, I'm literally giving him the envelope to open. So open it with
Dad,
your hands.
what did you hide in there?
Open the envelope, shorty.
Dad, what did you hide in there?
Oh my goodness. Let me find out if I need to use.
I would
like,
never
this.
destroy my father's personal documents.
Okay, so use the
I would
scissors
never
to
destroy
open
my father's personal documents.
it. Am I tripping? Talk about that.
Dad, what did you hide? An envelope I found in Father's office. I should open it carefully.
Okay, I can't lie, y'all. This game is starting to really blow my mind. Because if you left click, you pick up the item. You right
These
click,
documents appear to be some kind of policy agenda.
and it looks at the
Let
item.
me see. Wow, this is huge. These documents detail my father's proposals for a wide array of new social programs. He called it Project Cosmo. He wanted to reinvest in the city's educational system with major building renovations and a new vocational school downtown. He had a plan to fight homelessness too. The city would build new shelters and partner with drug rehabilitation centers on a new work training program. He was going to raise the minimum wage and create a system that would offer healthcare to all city residents. It's ambitious to say the least. But how would he pay for it? Apparently, Project Cosmo also included an anti-corruption initiative. My father had located hundreds of millions of dollars in misused funds. This was money that was flowing to organized crime syndicates and, of course, right into the pockets of Edward Raban and his political cronies. This document identifies at least 24 politicians from both parties who were stealing money from the budget. Amazing. Raban must have found out about this and knew it would be the end of him. Could this be why he had my father killed?
Maybe.
I wonder who else knows about this. I may be the only one.
Okay.
I should be careful with these documents.
You should. Okay, y'all. So I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a little irritated because it takes me so long to figure out what's going on. Like, I literally had to look up how to do it because I'm looking like, what's going on? Like, it took me a minute to figure out the book puzzle because I couldn't click the hint that it was giving me. I had to literally look up the hint just to get it. And once I finally got the hint, I was like, okay, now I know how to organize the books. And then with the freaking documents, I would think if you give somebody a document in their hand, they would just open it. Why do I have to right click? I didn't even know right clicking was like a mechanic in this game. But okay, hopefully from this point on it should be easy, smooth sailings. You feel what I'm saying? But we'll see what happens because I'm gonna have to cut a lot of that space in between when I was looking stuff up and stuff like that out because there's just too much going on. But we're gonna give old girl these papers and she better help out because after all of this stuff that I just did, she better be helpful. And that's
I found a series of
period.
documents my father was hiding. They outlined an ambitious plan for the city's future. And trust me, this would have been the end of Raban's political career.
What was in the documents?
Why don't you read it? Oh, I thought we already handed it to us.
A series of social programs that would improve the city's schools, fight homelessness, raise the minimum wage, even offer health insurance to city residents. And all of it was going to be paid for by taking down the corrupt politicians who had been stealing from the city for decades. He named names, Judy. Most of them were Edward Raban's guys, too. He planned to go after Raban and his connections to organized crime. He was going to reform the whole city. Imagine the difference a man like that could have made.
Huh. I guess I never knew that side of your father. I always assumed he was just like the rest of them.
No, he was a great man. But I fear he made some powerful enemies.
All right, Richard. Let's say for now that you're right about Raban. Maybe he did have something to do with your father's death. What's our next move? You need me to look into something?
Yeah, research Raban.
The public won't believe me unless I can prove what my father wrote in these documents. Think you can help? Can you dig into Edward Raban's past a bit? Maybe we can find something that links him to the corruption my father talked about.
Let me check.
Okay, seem like it's going smoothly
It's
so
not
far.
gonna be easy. Yep, like I thought. I can get you archived newspapers, police records going back a decade, maybe a few internal memos, but the good stuff is classified. Only one with access to the real Raban is Raban himself.
So I'll break into his office.
Wow.
Yeah, security will definitely let the son of a dead political rival rummage through their office. Good idea.
Well, it's the weekend, so the place should be empty. I know these rich government types. They don't work on their day off.
How are you gonna get in? You need an employee card. Hold on. I might have something.
Oh, she about the life. Coming out of retirement, I see.
We used to call this the skeleton key. It's an access card like any of the government-issued ones for employees, but it's got a chip so you can adapt to any sensor in the system.
Nice.
Opens every door in the city.
You're kidding.
We used it for investigations that required a little discretion. We got into buildings like Raban's all the time. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Shouldn't you give it back to the police?
Please. The pension isn't what it used to be. I took a few things for myself on the way out.
Can I borrow it?
Maybe. What do we say?
Please.
All right.
Please and...
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. That's the Richard I remember.
She want the D.
See you for now.
Oh, sorry. And she
Bye.
probably don't, but you know me. I'm like, look, she talk about some please and thank you. Girl, you gonna be pleasing and thanking me, baby girl. That's straight game. Straight game. Game mode. You ain't never seen so much game in your life.
I better get to Raban's office as quickly and quietly as possible. I can't open the elevator with my bare hands.
Use the freaking card, bruh.
I don't need the card for that.
No, that's not possible.
Okay, so we supposed to talk to this lady is what you're telling me.
I can't just talk to her. She may recognize me. I need a disguise.
Oh.
I don't want to paint on myself. Paint belongs on a canvas.
Yeah. Thought it was a good idea, you know. Okay. So we should probably leave and go. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. We should probably leave and then go back to his house and actually change.
I don't want to change my clothes right now.
What do you mean? Well, you literally just said we needed a disguise. Something.
I'm not hungry.
No, I was clicking on our daughter. Maybe she can help.
Do you have a moment, sweetheart?
What is it?
Is everything all right?
I guess so.
Okay, so that's...
I already took a shower today.
No, we need to...
I already took a shower today.
Just
I already took a shower today.
It's not about the shower. We need a disguise. Okay, am I the only one who would think to go to the bathroom if I needed a disguise?
What a mess. I don't need anything else here.
Okay, let's see. Oh, you know what? Maybe we gotta pay the lady off. Make it seem like she ain't see us.
Just pushing buttons alone won't help. All right, I could use some coffee.
Okay, so we got some coffee now. Did we just put coffee in our pocket?
If I start talking to her, she may recognize me. I need to disguise myself. Why would I do such a thing?
You tell me.
I can't open the elevator with my bare hands.
Then push the button.
Not yet. She'll notice me. I need to disguise myself.
Disguise yourself.
I I don't need to call anyone from the phone book right now.
You need a plastic surgeon, bruh. He need to disguise himself.
Man, that coffee is strong.
What's it now?
I can't just talk to her. She may recognize me. I need a disguise.
Okay, so I drank some of the coffee. It's super strong. And
I don't want to paint on myself.
I can't
Paint
my
belongs on a
face.
canvas.
And he needs a disguise.
I could wet the brush with that, but it wouldn't be of any use. I could wet the brush with that, but it wouldn't be of any use.
Right, okay. He needs a disguise. Where can we find a disguise from?
No time to relax. It's hot. I don't want to burn my hands.
We need a disguise. My irritation with this game knows no bounds. How in the freaking heck? How was I supposed to know what to do with that? Okay, so supposed to take the coffee cup, put it on the heater. How was I supposed to know to put the coffee cup on the heater? Like, you guys let me know. Would you have thought to put the coffee cup on the heater?
The heat has completely dried the coffee. The only thing left is a sticky, sugary residue.
And I'm guessing we putting that sticky.
I don't need to stick that on myself. If I start talking to her, she may recognize me.
Okay, but I don't
I
see
need to
how that
disguise
resolves
myself.
our issue, though.
I don't have to cut that into pieces. Why would I do such a thing?
I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so remember earlier how I was trying to cut the bristles
I
off
cut
of
the brush
brush?
hairs from my brush.
Now we do that.
So let's piece things together.
So now
Voila,
we put that together.
a fake mustache worthy of Hollywood. I used to rock a mustache like this back in the 90s.
This game is so overly complicated. Like, how was I supposed to know that? Personally, me, I don't drink coffee, so I didn't know that when you put coffee on a heater, that it gets like sticky, I guess, and turns into gum, which doesn't make sense to me. And then you're supposed to, and then I get the brush part, like you cut it off and you make bristles and then do it that way. And now we can use the mustache and put it on our guy.
Okay,
but man,
so I'm really going to do this.
yes.
I'm glad there aren't any mirrors around here.
Okay. So let's go talk to old girl.
Good evening, ma'am.
Evening.
I'm here for a meeting.
Could you please show me your employee card?
Oh, of course. You need my card?
You're all good.
Girl.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
I know you.
You do?
You're that famous painter.
Well,
Oh my god, I forgot your name. What is it? Oh, I know. Salvador Dali. I've been to your gallery. It was years ago, though. Such beautiful paintings you have there.
yes. Thank you.
I'm sorry to waste your
I guess
time,
you got the
Mr.
wrong
Dali.
guy.
You must have something very important to do upstairs.
Yes. A very important meeting. Have a nice day.
Goodbye, Mr. Dali.
She got the wrong guy, but it's cool because now we on our way upstairs, and I promise you, if it's anything complicated, I'm quitting this game right now. You like, take this mustache off.
Hi, Richard. What's up?
Hey, Judy. I made it past the receptionist, and I'm in the elevator.
Took you long enough.
Well,
I
it
had
took
to
me a
disguise
while to
myself.
figure out the freaking
I'll tell you
cup
later.
thing.
So, where's the office?
Let's see. Should be on the top floor.
Thanks. I'll be in touch.
Good luck.
Bro, when I say this game is really doing it, giving it to me now, Mr. Krabs, that's exactly what it's doing. It's really... Alright, let's click on everything.
I'll try to cut off the electricity. Hopefully that will disconnect the door's security lock. Oops. Looks like I turned off the electricity for the whole floor. I better act fast before someone comes. It worked. I'll leave that where it is. Urban's phone will really help me. I better bring this to Judy. Maybe she can track some of his calls. Nothing useful here. The phone might be all I need. I should leave before someone finds out I'm here. My job here is done. Better get out quickly before someone shows up.
I'm telling you, that guy's out of his mind.
I hear you, buddy, but you can't argue with the money.
Oh no, someone is coming.
I don't understand why anyone would want to work here voluntarily.
Beats me.
If I didn't have a mountain of debt, I'd quit this madhouse tonight.
And I'd be right behind you.
How's the consulting business been lately?
I don't want to talk about it. This year's been a disaster. I haven't had a chance to refocus since that nightmare you and I went through. I still can't believe it really happened.
I think about it every day.
You
It
need
was
to
horrible.
record it.
But on the other
What they
hand,
talking about?
Full Elmstat is finally dead. Maybe it was worth it.
As long as we don't have to deal with them again.
I hope I never see those.
Shh! Keep it down. They might be listening.
Yeah. Just turn the lights back on and let's go get a drink.
They just literally almost confessed to the crime just then.
That was close. Well, now I know for sure that Raban had something to do with my father's death. But who are they talking about? I shouldn't stick around to find out, though. I need to get out of here.
For sure. Let's go. Okay, so for once in my life, I feel like we're making some progress. Even though that whole mess with the books and the cup happened, I'm still feeling pretty confident. Let's get the freak out of here. Okay, let's go back to Judy's crib. What up, Judy? I got the phone, bruh. Give her the phone.
All I could find was his phone.
That might be enough. Let's check it out.
Track that shit. I was like, hope
Okay,
you don't
show me
track it.
something good, baby. Show me something good.
Come on now. I like Judy better than his daughter.
Looks like he only used this phone to call his family. Maybe a few people from the office, nothing out of the ordinary.
So it's useless? Maybe he has a second phone.
I
Doubtful.
got two.
He's got anti-scan on this one, and that's illegal. He wouldn't risk putting that on a second device.
Anti-scan. Aren't you scanning it now?
Because I have the physical phone. You can't scan him wirelessly.
I see.
Sorry, buddy. I can take a closer look, but I doubt there's anything deeper than what's for dinner calls.
Okay, well, give it back to me then.
Are we taking it back? Should we take it back then? So now what? We got his phone.
I don't want Patricia to know I stole that.
Patricia might be able to hack into it. You know, kids is real good at stuff like that.
I don't need to call anyone from the phone book right now.
Or maybe the phone book.
I shouldn't make any calls from Urban's phone.
It's already risky just having it in my pocket. Why would I do such a thing?
All I did was try to put it back. Okay, so what's the next step? Okay, so we got his phone, but his phone wasn't really on us. So let's see what the next step would be.
Hi.
You're back. What can I do for you?
Man in the corridor.
I heard a strange conversation between two men outside Raban's office. They said they were glad my father is dead because they were afraid of them. Any thoughts on who they are?
Could be anybody. Unless... No, that would be insane.
What? Tell me.
Right.
There was a string of cases not unlike your father's murder back in the 80s. Within a year, we had 4 or 5 killings, all of them suspiciously similar. It was a big deal back then. The whole force was on it. We learned about it at the academy. Everybody had a different theory, but there was one I found particularly convincing.
Which is...
Some say there's an underground organization in the city. They mostly lay low. Some drug money here, blackmail money there. But when push comes to shove, they take care of those who oppose them.
You're talking about an organized crime syndicate? Some kind of secret mafia?
Very secret. The papers ran stuff on it at the time. You can find it easily enough in the library.
Thanks,
To
Judy.
the
I'll look into
library.
it.
Anytime.
Okay, so.
Where do you think I
advice.
should look next?
Honestly, I don't know. There's nothing here you can call evidence. And the few clues you have lead to a dead end. But if you really think your father's death might be connected to those old murders, go to the library.
Good idea. What else can you tell me about that secret society?
Right, get all the
Not
information
much.
before the
I learned about those
library.
murders from a textbook. And keep in mind, the existence of a secret society is just a conspiracy theory. Nothing more.
But you said you thought the theory was convincing.
It would explain a lot, but that's not the same as having evidence to prove it's true.
Haven't the police ever looked into it?
Sure, investigating organized crime is an ongoing effort in the city. Hell, the CIA even stepped in after that string of murders.
And?
Nothing.
They found nothing.
But what if?
Richard, do you believe aliens exist?
Hey,
No,
yeah.
not really.
Why?
There's no proof that they do.
Exactly. Thousands of people investigate alien life, and a handful of crazies even say they've met them, but no undeniable proof. Same thing here.
If you say so.
So maybe it wasn't Raban at all. Or maybe Raban is under the control of these people. I need to find out more about this.
I should go.
To the library.
See you around.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead to the library. Now that we have some type of way to look at stuff. A is an old lady. Let's check it out.
Good afternoon.
Hello there. How may I help you?
You know what I'm here for.
Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a book lover through and through. I've worked here for more years than I care to tell you. I love it here.
I really like the
wouldn't
voice
change
acting
my
in
job
this.
for anything in the world.
Don't say that too loud, or your boss will hear and take advantage of it.
No, I'm not afraid of that. He's a very sweet young man, like yourself.
Thank you, ma'am. I'd like to use a computer.
Of course, sir. May I please see your library card?
I actually don't have one. But I need to use a computer. It's urgent.
I am sorry, but the computers are for members of this library only.
I'll be quick, I promise. I can pay you.
I'm sorry, that's impossible. Rules are rules, no exceptions.
Okay,
Okay, I'd like to sign up for a library card then.
right.
I apologize, but you'll have to wait until tomorrow.
Why is that?
Because the only librarian who can register new members is Hillary, and today is her day off.
You're kidding. Is there any way I can access a computer without a card?
Sorry, dear, no.
Dang.
What can you tell me about this library?
This building has a long history. One of the men who helped build this city founded it more than 200 years ago.
That's impressive.
The library does need renovations, though. When Elmstadt was running for mayor, he promised a new wing would be constructed. I'm so sad he passed away.
Yeah.
So am I. I have to go now.
Goodbye, dear.
She seemed like a sweet old lady. What's up with this old...
Excuse me.
Yes?
What are you doing?
Can't you see I'm rather busy?
I apologize, sir.
At least he's polite.
Can I help you somehow?
Pfft, I deeply doubt that.
Why is that?
Because no one can help me. Unless you're a psychic.
What do you mean?
I am looking for something that is impossible to find.
Gold.
I see.
Diamonds. Okay.
What can you tell me about this library?
It's the oldest in the city. Been here for at least a century. They've updated it and modernized it, of course. But you can still feel the history in the walls. I love that about this place.
I know what you mean. I feel it too. I thought I was the only one.
This is a magical place. I spend all my time here. Best thing about being a bookworm is that no matter how many hundreds of books you may have read, there are always thousands more right there waiting for you.
Exactly, my friend. You understand. Let me help you.
I am looking for a woman I met more than 10 years ago.
And these are...
Phone books, yes. All I know is that her name is Mary.
That's all you know? There's no way you'll be able to find her like this. There are dozens of phone books here, and each must have hundreds of Marys in them.
And I call each and every one of them.
Well, you were probably right. I don't see how I can help.
If only I had an older version of these phone books. They used to organize them by district, and that would be much easier. I know she lived in the Fleetwood district.
I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, we
See
got
you
a
for now.
phone book.
Bye.
We got a phone book. We got a phone book. Call Mary up, boy.
Here, sir. Try this.
For once, a puzzle we can solve by ourselves. Success.
My goodness. This is the version I was looking for.
Still love
Where
the
did you
voice
get it?
acting.
In an old place.
So, let me see. No. Look at this! There is only one Mary in the Fleetwood district. This must be her. Thank you very much, young man. Is there any way I can do something for you?
Give me a library
Actually,
card.
you could help me with something. I need to access the computer, but I'm not a member of the library.
No problem, my friend. Here, you can borrow my card.
Nice.
Thank you kindly, sir.
I can finally call her now.
Oh.
I can't persuade her to let me use the computer just like that. I need a library card.
Nope, we got one. Hey.
So I have a card. Can I use the computer now?
Of course, dear. Let me see. Wait a minute. This is not your card. This is Jake's card.
Yeah, he lent it to me. Just for today. Is that okay?
Jake, did you loan your membership card to this gentleman?
Yes, I did. He's a wonderful young man, and I owe him one.
Okay, if Jake says it's all right, you
Hey,
can use the
Granny.
computer.
Thank you very much.
Okay, cool. Now I'm about to use the computer. Whew. I feel a little successful right now. I don't
Here's
know about
something.
y'all. Ooh, hold on.
February 1983. Will the killing ever stop? Last night, another politician was found dead. Stephen Broadman, a top advisor to the mayor, was murdered in his summer home just a few miles outside the city. This marks the 6th murder in 2 years of individuals connected to the mayor or the city council. Detective Howard J. Proctor, the head of the investigation, said in a statement, "We are working with our best men, and I can assure you We are very close to ending this madness. Detective Proctor declined to comment on whether the killings might be politically motivated, or if the police have discovered any other connections between the murders. Interesting. I better find out more about this Detective Proctor. He may have some useful information. First, I need to find out where he lives. There's only one person who can help me with that.
Oh yeah. We're going to baby girl house. Alright, so we'll play this for another 4 or 5 minutes.
I should give Jake his card back before I go.
Yeah, you're right. I was just thinking that too.
Here's your card, sir. Thank you very much for the favor.
Thank you, my boy.
No, thank you, sir. You just cracked the case on this one. Judy, baby girl, I need you to find somebody for me.
Hey, Judy.
Turn that
Can you run a name
head
for me?
turn like
Who is it?
sit on
A detective who worked on the old murder cases from the 80s. His name is Proctor. Heard of him?
Proctor. Sounds familiar.
I want to pay him a visit if he's still in the city. Can you get me his address?
Just a second. Alrighty, Howard James Proctor, former detective, studied criminal justice, okay. Married, wife deceased, blah blah blah. Yep, here it is. Got a pen handy? It's 76 Maple Street, apartment A.
Thank you.
Got it.
Thank you,
76
Judy.
Maple Street, apartment
I owe
A.
you one.
Bruh, got
You owe
it.
me a few now. Good luck.
I owe you a few. Something else, girl. That's funny. I don't know why I always get super flirty with like the protagonist, like I guess heroine, is that what you would call her? Like the heroine's girlfriend or whatever. It's so crazy because I don't even be really feeling them for these people. I just be like, I guess I'm just a flirt. I don't know. Okay, let me see. Father's office. Okay. Prosecutor. Let's knock on the door. Wait, I have to use the scissors on the door to crack the
Hello?
window and
Who's there?
that's how
Are you all
complicated
right?
this game been acting.
Help me, please.
How can I help?
I'm having a seizure. I need my pills.
Open
I'll
the
call
door.
an ambulance.
No!
You know.
Do not call anyone. I'd rather die than go to the hospital.
What do you need me to do?
Go to the pharmacy. It's just down the street. Get me heparin. Please hurry.
Okay, I'll be back as soon as possible.
Alright, so we gotta go down to the pharmacy, get some heparin because he's having a seizure. Let's see. Let's make this one quick because seizures are super duper crazy and
Good afternoon.
Hello. What can I do for you?
medicine.
I need medicine. Heparin. Right away.
Do you have a prescription?
No, I don't. But a man is in serious danger.
Yeah, sure. A man is in danger. Never heard that one before.
What?
We don't just hand out drugs to junkies here. You need a prescription.
You don't understand. It's not for me. This man could die.
No prescription, no medicine. I'm sorry.
I should go now.
Goodbye.
Is there any way this dude can-
Hi there.
What do you want?
Just saying hello.
You don't have anything better to do?
Nope.
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm working.
I'm working
What's
it.
your job here?
Hey, man, get a life. I don't come to your job and bother you while you're working.
I'm a painter.
Well, look at you, Mr. Fancy Pants. Must be nice. I carry heavy boxes. That's my job.
Do you know anything about the lady up front?
Yeah, she's a pain in the ass. All she does is complain and act superior to everybody. You know what? I think you two would get along.
I doubt it.
What can you tell me about this pharmacy?
It's a pharmacy, same as every other one in the city. Truck drop stuff off, I bring it in.
I should go now.
Fine.
Thankfully, I don't need any of that pharmaceutical crap.
Yeah, lucky for you.
Thankfully, I don't need any of that pharmaceutical crap.
I don't need anything.
I'll let him do his job.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. Okay, let's go back to the dude's house, see if he can give us a prescription. Because without that, we can't get him.
I have to bring him the pills from the pharmacy first.
Oh, so you want me to figure this out on my own? I need some help. I don't know why I'm looking like. Hopefully Judy can help.
Hello?
Hey, Judy. How are you?
I'm fine. What's up?
Nothing. Just saying hello.
Richard, I'm a little busy at the moment.
Oh, okay. I'll talk to you later then.
Call me if something important comes up.
I thought this
Sure.
was pretty
Bye.
important. Okay, so they're gonna have me do this solo dolo, so let's figure this out.
The pharmacist might call the police if she sees me break into anything.
Fuck the pharmacist.
That's not the best way to sharpen a knife.
Right.
Can you tell me anything about this?
Nope.
Thank you.
Wow, okay.
Will this change your mind about the pills I need?
You're bribing me? I could have you arrested for that.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay. No reason to get angry.
Maybe I can give it to dude.
Can you tell me anything about this?
Can't you see I'm busy?
Come on, dude. I was like, come on, dude. I don't.
Pouring hydrogen peroxide on that won't help.
Okay, so I know they're gonna give me some super stupid over. Use the knife on
This guy seems
myself.
grumpy enough already. I don't want to get in his way.
Use the knife on myself.
I don't want to pull a Van Gogh.
I don't know. Use a hydrogen peroxide on myself.
I'm not drinking that. It'll make me sick.
You wanna know what's making me sick? This freaking game, because I don't understand what's going on. Okay, boy. I think this is the perfect place to stop because obviously these puzzles be overly complicated for no reason. Like, how in the heck am I supposed to figure this stuff out? Like, I have no freaking clue. Like, the last puzzle was complicated. The first puzzle was complicated. Like, I don't, it might just be me. Maybe some of you guys out there watching this and being like, whoa, Nova is freaking slow. Like, she can't figure out her head from her, behind. Because there's no way I would have thought to put some coffee on a radiator, wait till it turns into gum, and then cut up my painting brush and put it to the sticky stuff and make a mustache. Like, how does that make sense? But okay, whatever y'all say, I guess. But yeah, I think this is the perfect place to stop. So, what's my outro? Because I know I changed it. So, like this video, watch it. Let me know what you like about the video. Hit a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, thumbs it down. Tell me what I could do better in the comment section below. But like I said, I want to do a little bit more positivity with my videos. So remember, be body positive, be kind to one another, and if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. But Nova Blaster out. Okay, bye.
Darling,